Welcome to automotive territory. If you're a little into bicycles, you must be aware about the full-on war on the internet between the hardcore bikers who only accept tough pedaling with no compromises, and those who prefer electric bikes while accepting all the benefits of pedal assist or full electric riding. We're not here to judge. It is totally up to the rider to decide what type of bicycle experience he or she wants to get. In this episode, we just wanted to acknowledge this newly emerging class of two-wheelers and specifically its off-road division. The following mountain e-bikes are mostly the all-new, top-of-the-line models of their respective manufacturers that can provide thrilling experience to their lucky owners. But before we start this off-road adventure, make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and rang that notification bell. Enjoy the ride! Rocky Mountain Altitude Powerplay 70. Instead of using a motor from Yamaha or Bosch, Rocky Mountain has decided to create its own system with a major goal in mind to retain the same geometry of a regular mountain bike. Moreover, this company is the first to implement the technology of inline torque sensor that ensures instant delivery of power to the pedals that hardly requires any getting used to, since Altitude Powerplay 70 rides nearly the same as any other two-wheeler. It is equipped with one of the most potent powertrains in its class, which is a 250-watt 48-volt motor that drains charge from a large 632-watt-hour battery that allows longer and more dynamic rides. The carbon frame has adjustable geometry thanks to Rocky Mountain Ride 9 link. The rest of the package includes Fox 36 fork, Fox Performance Elite shock, and some other high-tech hardware. Trek Powerfly 9 LT Plus. All new top-of-the-line 2018 Trek Powerfly 9 LT Plus comes with Bosch CX 250-watt motor and a 500-watt-hour battery pack that is seamlessly integrated into the aluminum frame, allowing low center of gravity. The motor is working in pair with the super-wide Sram EX1 8-speed drivetrain, and the toggling between 4 power modes is unnoticeable compared to having an automatic transmission on a car. The battery is removable for charging, but could also be replenished through a small access port on the side, without the need of detaching it from the bike. The suspension is represented by a specially designed Trek reactive technology, and the front fork is an e-bike dedicated Performance 36 float grip with 150mm travel. Adjustable geometry of the frame enables further customization to fit rider's parameters. Hi-Bike X-Duro All Mountain 10.0. It is the toughest electric mountain bike from Hi-Bike, and it easily holds its own on the market. X-Duro All Mountain 10.0 is powered by a mighty Yamaha PWX 250-watt that is connected to the 20-gear Shimano XT. The large 500-watt-hour battery from Yamaha is good for storing 40 to 110 miles of pedal-assisted riding. The combination of the front fork Fox 34, rear shock Fox Float DPX2 and Magura's MT7 brakes make this bike a great all-rounder that can tackle any challenges. We also have to highlight some of the more affordable models like 9.0 and 7.0 that get equipped with Bosch motors and integrated batteries, and by some accounts achieve better handling due to the lower center of gravity. Focus Gem Squared Plus Pro. Very often, drivers do not use up the whole charge of the battery on a short riding day and end up carrying extra battery weight for nothing. The engineers at Focus came up with a very clever idea for Gem Squared and introduced a modular battery to reduce the weight. A 380-watt-hour battery is placed into the down tube. However, for longer trips, you can attach an extra power pack to the frame and double the range. The installed Shimano Steps E8000 motor makes 250 watt and 51 pound-feet of torque, ensuring dynamic performance. The gear package consists of a RockShox Revelation RL 140mm fork, RockShox Deluxe RT rear shock, 29-inch wheels, and 2.8-inch plus tires. Specialized SWorks Turbo Levo. In 2018, Specialized Turbo Levo goes carbon and receives further upgrades with a new motor, suspension, and revised specs. The pricing for the base trim of FSR starts from $4,500 and goes all the way up to $9,500 for the SWorks modification. If the less expensive options come with partially aluminum frames, SWorks is all carbon, which due to specialized refined techniques offers higher durability and safety than aluminum. The major difference between e-bikes from this manufacturer is the use of motors from Bros, in particular Drive S. This model is geared with a tandem specialized turbo 1.3 250-watt electric motor and 504 watt-hour battery. The fork from Ellen's RX-F 36, rear shock RockShox Monarch RT3, and tires from Butcher are just a few of Turboleva's advantages over the competition. Scott E-Genius 700 tuned. The E-Genius has been a member of the Scott's family for a couple of years now, but for 2018 it has experienced a major upgrade. The usual Bosch motor was replaced by a 250-watt Shimano E8000 coupled with a 500 watt-hour internal battery. The power is channeled to the Shimano XT Di2 11-speed. The front shock is now 150mm and is represented by a Fox 36 float factory, and Fox New Trinian serves as the rear shock. Scott E-Genius 700 is praised for using a well-protected and discreet display unit to show the information about the riding conditions and the state of the battery, but at the same time, the bike is criticized for having too many buttons, shifters, and switches. Mustache Samidi 27 Trail 11 Carbon. This carbon mountain bicycle comes from France, from the fast-developing manufacturer Mustache that has been producing e-bikes since day one of its inception 7 years ago, so you can definitely count on a quality product. Mustache's task is to make any climb seem like a descent going the other way. That is why besides your feet, it is powered by a fairly common 250-watt Bosch Performance CX powertrain that obtains the charge from a down-tube integrated 500 watt-hour battery. Trail 11 is the owner of a carbon frame with balanced geometry for easy handling. Among the other ingredients this rider is made from are ultra-performing and lightweight RockShox RCT3 fork, Mustache's Grip Control Ultimate rear shock, and Shimano XTR 11-speed drivetrain. Lapierre Overvolt AM900 Plus Carbon. This is the first electric MTB from the French manufacturer Lapierre. The most noticeable design peculiarity of this bike is the position of its 500 watt-hour battery. Rather than being integrated into or attached to the down tube, it is mounted on top of the motor from Bosch. This engineering decision makes the front of the bike lighter and easier to lift, which positively affects overall handling. Rear shock RockShox Deluxe RT with 140mm travel and the front fork RockShox Pike RC are responsible for making terrain less brutal. And finally, the carbon frame is quite a nice addition to Lapierre Overvolt's already impressive resume. Giant Full E Plus. The new Giant Full E bike is manufactured from a lightweight and durable Alex SL aluminum frame that incorporates a 140mm Maestro suspension system and complemented by a RockShox Lyric RT3 160mm fork. This particular electric bicycle is fitted with a SyncDrive Pro motor manufactured by Yamaha and tweaked by Giant themselves. It has 5 levels of pedal assist with 360 increase in the power mode. The bike is kitted with a Sram EX1 drivetrain, RockShox suspension setup, which is a 160mm travel shock Lyric RCT3 up front and a Super Deluxe RC3 at the rear. The 2018 lineup of electrified Giants varies between $4,500 and $6,000. Cube Stereo Hybrid 160 HPA SL500. Cube e-bikes have become a rather popular option for mountain biking due to a rather wide selection of options with various equipment, colors, and prices for any wallet size. The latest top-of-the-line performer in the Cube stable is Stereo Hybrid 160 HPA SL500. It is painted in the Action Team colors and can meet any demands of enduro riding. The integration of Bosch CX motor and N2 battery allowed to keep the riding feel of a regular mountain bike. The setup works in a tandem with the drivetrain from Sram EX1 8-speed that was specifically tuned to match motor's torque and ensure smooth gear shifting. The Fox 36 float fork and Float DPX2 shock secure effortless trailing, while Shimano Sane hydraulic disc brakes keep you safe at any speeds. And a little bonus: Focus Raven Squared. With a weight of only 14.1 kilos or 31 pounds, Raven Squared is probably the lightest electric mountain bike on the market. It sets a new direction in the development of e-bikes, offering handling identical to a regular MTB. The unique partnership with a German engineering company resulted in a creation of a super compact removable module that includes a motor and a small 250 watt-hour battery that fit right inside the down tube of the frame. Of course, you will get shorter range, but weight savings are totally worth it. So what do you think about our lineup? Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. And please note that we do agree that the prices may seem a little bit off-putting, but you can always consider buying more affordable options with humbler specifications. To find out more information about electric mountain bikes, visit such reputable publishers as electricbikereview.com or Mountain Bike Rider. And do not forget to subscribe and like this video.